today I'm going to make jam. This jam is perfect when it's season, like cherry season, and you don't know what to do with it. And I have a different way that I'm going to do it. Okay, so here I'm going to actually mix it with blueberries because I already did jam before, and well, I still have more left. So it's going to be a total of 2 kilos of cherry and blueberry. So we're going to just throw it in the pot. Alright, so I'm going to add also my blueberries, and don't forget also to check anything on it, wash them very well, and anything like strings, they always come with little things that they leave on the blueberry. Also the cherries, also I already took out the seeds. I just use a knife, twirl it around and just take out the seed with my nail. I know it's going to stain. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is scrape some of that skin all around it. Alright, so once the lemon peel is in there, now we're going to squeeze the lemon. So it has to be the yellow lemon. I need a bigger squeezer. Okay. I'm going to squeeze all that juice in there. Okay, so now, alright, so now goes the sugar. So you can put, I don't know, it's supposed to be 1 pound for this amount, 2 kilos, but I will put 2 cups of sugar instead. Okay, and that will go on the stove on low heat, and we're gonna let it boil. Alright, so that's gonna boil. Alright, so we will mix this up. There you go. It's gonna be a lovely jam. Alright, so now this will go on the stove on medium-low heat. Once it boils, we will lower it one number, just one number less, and then we will boil it for 15 minutes. Alright, so as you can see, it's bubbling a bit, and so we're gonna just mix it up. You see already how much juice already? And it just started to boil just now, and already it's doing very nicely. And I love this color. Cherries, and I love blueberries. Oh, it's the best. We're just gonna boil up this for another, like maybe 7 minutes, not 15. I did say 15, but we'll boil it like for 7 minutes, and then I will use my blender, handy dandy blender, and blend it up. And then I will show you what I do after that. Okay, so now it's in a hard boil. So we're gonna let that boil for 7 minutes, okay? You see how gorgeous that color is? It's so gorgeous, that color. It's like a purplish color. Alright, so this has been boiling 7 minutes. So now what I'm going to do is blend it up. And my tip to you is to do it in a taller pot. So that way if you're new, you don't have to accidentally burn yourself or anything like that, okay? So I'm going to blend it up just a little bit. I still want some chunks in there. I don't want everything blended up. Okay, so you see this little foam on top? Just take it out. Take all that foam out and throw it away. Here's when I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, only 2, because it's cooking, right? And I don't want like it to be cooked completely. How can I explain it? Okay, I'm gonna boil it for like 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna turn it off. Now I'm going to leave this to cool down. Once it's nicely cooled, then I'm going to add more chia seeds. You add how much you want. Now the chia seeds have the omega-3 and omega-6. So this is the best way to add your omegas. Once it cools down, then you're gonna add the rest of your chia seeds. I'm gonna add like 3 tablespoons more of chia seeds once it's cooled down. And plus, if it's too liquidy or came out liquidy, because here you can see it's already thick now. The liquid is thick. It's just perfect. And I love the color. Oh my god. I think it's the best thing ever I did to mix it with blueberries. I've done it with just strawberries or just cherry only. But since I saw some blueberries in the store, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to try it out and mix it. And you can see there's still chunks in there, so not everything is blended because I love to taste those little chunks. 2 more minutes, I'm going to let it boil and we'll turn it off. Alright, so 2 minutes have passed and now it's time to turn off the stove. If for in case you want to test it if the jam is ready, just take a regular small plate and put it in the freezer for a couple minutes. Once your jam is ready, take it out from the freezer, put it on your plate, and then put it in the freezer for 2 minutes. Take it out, and then what you're going to do is on your plate, you're going to go like this, right? You see that line? If it's still separated, that means your jam is ready. But if it still goes back, it's not ready. Look at this. Beautiful, isn't it? Alright, so it's ready. And if it's watery for any reason, it came out watery or something like that, or something went wrong, the yellow lemon has the pectin that we buy in the stores, right? So you don't need to run and buy the package. Just use a big, nice, juicy yellow lemon. And if in case, for any reason, it came out still a little liquidy once it's cooled down, by all means, use chia seeds. Trust me, that will thicken it up. Chia seeds thicken anything up. It's like a pudding, right? So my friends, now we're going to cool this down. How lovely is that? So beautiful. See that? Delicious. Alright, so now we're going to cool it down. Hello my friends. It's 24 hours, more than 24 hours later. This has cooled down. Let me show you how it is. You see how it looks like? A little bit runny still, but that's okay because I used less sugar. That's why it's not as thick as it should be. So my best way to thicken it up naturally is adding chia seeds. I have 2 jars here, so I just add 1. I add like 3 tablespoons more each, so that's 2 and 3, and we will stir it up. How beautiful is that? Like, I love the color. So we will just mix it up, and that will help it thicken up, and it will actually look like a jam. Now this is blueberry and cherries from the garden. Just stir it up, and the same thing I will do to the other one. Just put your chia seeds in there. Okay. So we will stir it up again. Like I said, we will stir it up. And believe me, this will thicken up. Trust me, it will. If you want to add more, that's your choice. One of my kids doesn't like the chia seeds, but I'm like telling him, if you like raspberries, then what in the world would you not like it? Because he's like, oh, it's so much seeds and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, if I made a jam of raspberries, the same thing would be with a lot of, you know, the seeds, the actual seeds of the raspberry. So that's all to it, my friends. Just add chia seeds and it will thicken up. Okay, just give it like a 3 minute to rest and then check back how thick it is. And if you're happy with the thickness, fine. Or just add another 2 tablespoons. I will show you my other jam that I made, and the same thing. The reason because it comes a little runny is because of the sugar. You're supposed to add more sugar. Alright, so here's the other one that I already made. This one is a 2-liter jar. And this was only cherries that I made. And look at the thickness of it. You see how thick it is? And look, it's nice and thick. Like I said, if it's runny, just add chia seeds. And believe me, it tastes more better than the store-bought jams that you buy out there. You would never go back to buying jam unless you're a bit lazy. Take the laziness and throw it in the garbage and get cooking. This is so easy that you will love it. Like my whole family, when I made them sandwich, they're like, it has more flavor. And they're like, is that a store-bought jam? Because it tastes so different. I'm like, no, it's not. It's what I made from the cherries from the tree. And they're like, really? Oh my god, it's so tasty. So my friends, I hope you liked this video. Sorry, my voice is a little bit losing it because of my cough that would not stop. It's non-stop. I've had this cough for almost 2 weeks and it does not want to go away. And it's not a dry cough, which is so irritating. It is not the dry cough, because that one I can, you know, make my special remedy and it goes away, and no matter what remedies I'm doing, and it doesn't help out. But anyways, I hope you love this video. I hope you try to make jam because it's so easy and so simple to make. Okay, since I made a small batch, I'm not boiling the bottles or nothing because I already sterilized them and everything. Usually you would put your jam inside and cover it well, seal it, and then put it inside boiling water again, since they are hot still, right? Because you just finished boiling it, so you just put it back in the pot to boil, like in water, separate pot with water, boiling water, and let it boil for like 3 minutes, and then take it out, and then that's it. But I'm not going through all that process because it's not like 10 jams I'm making. I'm just making like 2 liters, that's it. And this won't last me that much long time. So yes, if you're doing a lot of jam, then you have to go through all that process to boil in your jars first, and then pour your jam, and then cover it well, and then boil it again in the clean boiling water, and then take it out and then let it cool down. So yeah, it's a lot of process, but I don't need to do it because it's only 2 little jars here I have, which is about amount of 2 liters. Alright my friends, so thank you for watching me. If you're new, subscribe, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Happy cooking! Bye!